back. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this when I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night? I think I influenced reality. If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe... I feel... well, even so... back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find... The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to get... It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler! Huh?
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. Huh? This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following them, maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if... I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina.
Suddenly, it feels... strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of...
3 moon marrows.
Does that mean the artificial one is now
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks...
Dottore, are you planting illusion?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society...
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt...
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yours. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to get... But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If morality, ambition, dreams, people have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see, and that is what I'd like to talk to.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask... Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into... So what is it that the three moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with...
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is what... In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are... I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to these 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with it. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too... But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must... And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of study. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues. with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of...
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my...
How does that make us different? I, too, embrace... Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even...
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him...
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what... But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary... Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you... Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought? What you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't... Wherever you are right now, do you...
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then...
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to... As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will set... Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day. Of course...
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed...
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own...
Are you sure?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Understood. I will...
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a...
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you've... As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission... I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are.
Okay. Paimon will do.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud! And it came out of no...
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your...
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch.